You're in Harlem, chasing a story about some dust and some uncomfortable living conditions. What do you got?
Yeah, Bill, rent payers are spitting mad over wholesale renovations at a couple of buildings on Broadway, just south of 125th Street, calling it dust up if the air quality meter is any measuring stick.
A half an hour ago, I was reading between 6,000 and 7,000 on a small particle count, where 1,000 is considered very poor. Just the dust alone that's happening in the building is posing a serious health risk.
Now, Bill, the buildings are owned by BCB, a company owned by Deborah Lee Chariton, but the issues go deeper than dust, say tenants, like a safe living environment, for instance. Front doors left unlocked long after workers are gone for the day.
It's a locked door. It's supposed to be a locked door. This is the front door out to the street. This shouldn't be unlocked. It's an occupied apartment building where people live.
Now, we did reach out repeatedly to BCB's attorneys, haven't heard back. But one attorney for BCB reportedly told DNA Info that tenants are essentially sabotaging themselves to get breaks on rent. David Hansel of the building's tenants association, who's lived there for more than 10 years, says that if anything, the opposite is true.
I think that they want to get us, to get the rent up to a market rate rent, because with preferential rent, they can price most of us out.
Right. Hansel says he's learning as he goes about what tenants' rights are. The experts are usually on the landlord's side. Apartment stoves have been turned off for more than a month because gas has been shut off, and a 10% rent rebate's reportedly been issued to tenants. But as you can see, the tension and the relationship remains strained.
This area is kind of a questionable area. It's getting nicer, but having your door unlocked, I can't even imagine what the tenants are going through, because you shouldn't have your door unlocked, but B, anyone can get in there.
Well, is that the big issue? I mean, I agree with you. Like, that seems ridiculous, but that also seems like just some negligence on the part of somebody who didn't lock it behind him, just didn't care. A guy that, he's coming from somewhere else to do the work here. He's getting paid for the day, and he has no incentive to.
But see, that's part of it. They're saying that the workers are sloppy, and the doors are left unlocked every day, so they've got easy access when they come back in the morning.
You know what? These tenants need to quit whining, because getting a rent-stabilized apartment in New York City is one of the toughest things. It's like gold, and they have it. Some of them have rent-stabilized apartments in this building. It's the developer's right, it's the building owner's right to do renovations. When I've had renovations in my building, the doors are not always locked 24/7 because they need to come in and out for construction. So they need to just be happy with what they have.
What's the next step, though? Is there any discussion of how they're dealing with these workers? Because it seems like a simple problem to solve.
Well, one of the guys is a musician, and the other fellow's an electrical contractor. Neither one of them are real estate attorneys. The real estate attorneys, again, are on the landlord's side. So you're playing catch-up ball when you're a tenant. They're making calls to the city. They're reaching out however they can to city advocates. It's an all-in process. I don't know where it's going to wind up. They're hoping to hang on to their places.